I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition boxing match. And in this boxing match, ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing.
You know, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And I guess he needed to come back and fight and take care of that. Well, he got some cheese from that advancement. I'm pretty sure he took care of that. You know, and now he's chilling. Now he's saying to himself, you know, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. No, I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. You know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense.
I want real fight. So he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. He got his advance, so there's no reason to make excuses of that.
Stephen A. Smith strongly calls out Floyd Mayweather Jr. for allegedly violating his fight agreement with Manny Pacquiao. He acknowledges that athletes are driven to earn through their craft, but argues that the approach Floyd is taking now crosses the line and reflects poor judgment in pursuit of money.
I know you like to make money. You're never gonna stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop.
Manny Pacquiao insists he honored the agreement exactly as it was signed, emphasizing that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has already received his advance payment. From his perspective, there's no valid excuse left, everything is in place, and the fight should move forward without any more delays or attempts to sidestep a real bout.
Swirling around about you and Mayweather and saying it's going to be an exhibition, you saying it's going to be a fight. And the second part of the question is, how would you face him for the second time after first decision?
You know, that purpose of exhibition, that was long time ago, a year after our first fight, but I didn't agree. And then I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real.
Timothy Bradley Jr. suggests that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may have used the advance payment to settle financial obligations, and now appears more interested in exhibition bouts than a true competitive return. In his view, this comeback seems driven more by financial motives than a genuine passion for boxing.
He's not afraid of Pacquiao. Trust me, he's not. But the thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million or whatever for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free money. So we know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And I guess he needed to come back and fight and take care.
Stephen A. Smith argues that everything now seems to revolve around money, and when it comes to Floyd Mayweather Jr., his reported financial troubles appear to be driving every move. In his view, any decision Floyd makes now looks like it comes after addressing those serious money concerns first, rather than focusing purely on the sport.
Lost all credibility in that department. But I don't want to hear a damn word about we don't want to give up something for y'all.
Zab Judah suggests the whole situation might be a calculated promotional stunt to build hype around the fight. He believes Floyd Mayweather Jr. is no longer overly concerned with protecting his undefeated record, as his legacy is already cemented and there's nothing left for him to prove in the ring.
maybe that got through the cracks. I don't know how. I wasn't there. I don't know his business. But somehow, he's saying it did. I mean, well, he didn't say that. I'm just saying, I don't know how he didn't catch on that this is the real deal Holyfield.
Do you think it could be possibly a publicity stunt to give some type of push to the promotion? I mean, I don't know. Like when the announcement came out, I don't know if people really too ecstatic for it.
I mean, yeah, it's something that you would, you can use to your advantage to try to push the fight. It'll let people, it'll get ears and eyes on the fight for people that didn't know the fight was happening. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Because as a consumer looking in, you're like,
listen, man, I'm a fan of both guys, and I just want to watch it and see the fight happen. I mean, I'm a fan of boxing. I should say I'm a fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
As a consumer looking in, we're like, yo, is he like, what's the complaint? What's the problem here? Like, what are you scared of? Because is it your O? Is it your losing that O? Could be that it?
Of course. That's what it's all come down to. I mean, the O is like a 800 credit score. Globally, universally. You're walking around with an 800 credit score with the O. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the O brings. It brings an 800 credit score for wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd he's done a great job with that. Great job. So of course he's gonna show the role on that O. I ain't mad at him. Smart guy. He understands. He ain't no fool.
Timothy Bradley Jr. reflects on the situation by pointing out that at this stage in his career, facing someone like Floyd Mayweather Jr., now in his mid-40s, an exhibition bout may have initially seemed like the safer and smarter route. He acknowledges that fans were expecting a legitimate fight and that signing alongside Floyd implied a serious commitment. However, Bradley suggests that once the advance money was secured, Floyd may have reconsidered the plan that he estimates he's about 80 to 90% convinced this was ultimately a business-driven decision rather than one fueled by passion for boxing. In his view, Floyd may have felt the guaranteed money was enough and chose to pivot. Bradley also highlights how, in boxing promotions, fighters and promoters often gamble on pay-per-view numbers and venue revenue to maximize profits, factors that can heavily influence last-minute strategic decisions like this.
Now he's saying to himself, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. You know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense. I'm 50, you 46. Bro, let's just be smart and do an exhibition. And I get it. Everybody saying, oh, well, he signed him for a real fight and all this stuff. I get it. And I'm not gonna argue that. He right. You signed Mayweather, damn it. You're supposed to be fighting for real, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just trying to give you a little insight on the stuff I know that could have happened, right? That could have happened. Maybe Mayweather was thinking like this. I don't know. But I just know that.
Reports around the proposed rematch have taken a dramatic turn, with some commentators suggesting that Netflix could be preparing legal action against Floyd Mayweather Jr. The allegations claim he accepted an advance payment but is now stepping back from the agreed fight. According to these voices, the situation goes beyond mere speculation, with critics warning that if true, Mayweather could be taking a significant legal and professional risk by failing to honor the deal.
He's pulling tricks out here. All the rumors and reports that Floyd Mayweather was going broke, he's just proving everybody right. But Floyd Mayweather is playing a very, very dangerous game right now. Because he's playing with a company that is getting ready to squash him. And that's Netflix. You don't have the power to play games with Netflix. Floyd Mayweather agreed to the rematch September 19th. It's even on BoxRec. This is how you know it's legit. It's even on BoxRec. You can go to BoxRec He agreed to a rematch with legendary 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer, and will be a first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires.
In boxing, listings like these are often interpreted as confirmation that key contractual and commission-related steps have already been finalized, which is why many are treating the situation as legitimate rather than mere speculation. The criticism has intensified, especially given that Netflix is involved, a global powerhouse with substantial legal and financial influence. Analysts warn that any dispute with a company of that scale can escalate quickly if contractual obligations aren't met. As a result, pressure is mounting on Floyd Mayweather Jr. to clarify his stance and address growing concerns about whether the rematch with Manny Pacquiao will actually move forward as planned.
You get a card, and you have to get it stamped every time you fight, and you have to bring your card to fight. If you don't have your boxing card, don't matter whether it's amateurs or pros, you can't fight. You need your boxing card. It's like your social security card, your birth certificate in the sport of boxing. BoxRec represents that. BoxRec is showing Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. It doesn't show exhibitions. It only shows real fights because it's been ciphered through boxing commissions, it's been ciphered through the state commissions, it's been ciphered through everything to make it legit. Floyd Mayweather agreed to this, got his advance money from Netflix, and now he's trying to run off with the bag. And now he's talking about, oh, we don't know what it is. It's going to be an exhibition bout. We don't know if it's going to be at the Sphere. What you mean, we don't know?
Reports indicate that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may be facing financial pressure, with some analysts pointing to the influence of his new management as a possible factor. Despite earning enormous sums during his career, maintaining an ultra-luxurious lifestyle, marked by high-end properties, exotic cars, private travel, and constant elite spending, can rapidly deplete even vast wealth. On top of that, certain business and management decisions are said to have worsened the situation rather than stabilized it. Critics argue that when spending remains unchecked and financial planning falls short, problems can escalate quickly. Even for a fighter who once operated at the very top earning level, sustaining that level of wealth requires discipline, strategy, and careful long-term planning.
19 million of the money was lost. So to lose 19 of 20 million, I mean, what, did you go to the casino over and over? Like, you know. So Rechnitz, now mind you, this is Floyd's new buddy, his new financial advisor. Rechnitz became what prosecutors called, quote, one of the single most important and prolific white-collar cooperating witnesses in the recent history of the Southern District of New York, testifying in multiple federal corruption trials. He claimed to have weekly phone conversations with Mayor de Blasio and his personal cell phone in exchange for campaign contributions. De Blasio, of course, was never charged. Now in court, Rechnitz paints himself as a changed man. While living in New York, I felt pressure to become a big shot, he told the judge. Sound familiar with Floyd Mayweather?
Between 2012 and 2014, Floyd Mayweather Jr. solidified his status as one of the highest-paid athletes in the world. His larger-than-life persona, undefeated record, and unmatched ability to generate hype turned every fight into a global spectacle. Fans weren't just paying to see elite boxing, they were buying into the image and brand he built around himself. This star power translated into massive ticket sales and record-breaking pay-per-view numbers, making him a dominant financial force in sports. One of the clearest examples of this earning power came with his long-awaited showdown against Manny Pacquiao, a fight that captured worldwide attention and became one of the most lucrative events in boxing history.
Mayweather get that 6-fight, $250 million contract, but what was unheard of about it, Mayweather got to pick his own opponents and still get paid. Mayweather, the persona he cultivated, whether you like it or not, has sold tickets. He was a big draw. He was the top earning athlete 2012 to 2014. Mayweather did his thing for sure. But in this lawsuit, it is alleged that while Mayweather was paid several $100 million through his different associates, those 6 fights with Showtime, and then after that he did
to Pacquiao, for which he received a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get $200 million. He got a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get. So it's easy to get blinded, like, it's a lot of money, but if you're supposed to get more, you're supposed to get more.
Reports suggest that Floyd Mayweather Jr. earned around $100 million from that bout with Manny Pacquiao, although some analysts argue the total value, including broader revenue streams, could have reached closer to $200 million. This gap highlights how critical financial structuring becomes at the highest level of sports earnings. Experts often point out that once income reaches hundreds of millions, even small discrepancies in contracts, taxation, investments, or spending can have significant long-term consequences. At that scale, every decision carries weight, and even minor missteps can translate into losses of millions, making financial management just as important as performance inside the ring.
He fought Conor McGregor, huge. He fought Pacquiao. So now he's talking about fighting Mike Tyson. He does seem to be having money problems. And I don't care how many goddamn watches he bought, the amount of money he made boxing, unless he's been getting swindled on the business end, you start getting into having hundreds of millions of dollars. You're getting $10, $15 million a year or 20, 30, $40 million a year in interest. Right? If you're just in the stock market is like doubled in the last 4 years, right? I mean, so Al Heyman is this, he's not like a Don King, he doesn't have that reputation, he has this, that he's a brilliant businessman, he stays totally in the shadow.
Despite earning well over $1 billion throughout his legendary boxing career, Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial situation is often described as being impacted by a combination of high spending habits, reported gambling losses, and ongoing tax obligations. While his income from blockbuster fights, endorsements, and exhibition bouts placed him among the wealthiest athletes in the world, maintaining that level of wealth requires strict financial discipline and long-term planning. Reports and analysts frequently point to his extravagant lifestyle, including luxury cars, high-end jewelry, private jets, and multi-million-dollar properties, as a major factor influencing his net worth over time. In addition, claims of significant gambling losses have raised further questions about how much of his earnings have been preserved. On top of this, reported tax issues and legal disputes have added additional financial pressure. When combined with penalties and interest, such obligations can escalate quickly, turning into substantial long-term burdens even for individuals with extremely high lifetime earnings.
And this sum represents the $500,000 in arrears plus late fees minus a deposit that Mayweather paid at the start of the lease and the $100,000 catch-up payment. So they deducted what he did submit when he was made aware of this, the $100K, and I guess a deposit, so the remaining balance is that. An attorney for Mayweather did not provide a comment by deadline. He has not responded to the lawsuit in court. In a separate legal matter, so we've already went over one with this luxury condo in Manhattan, right? But a separate legal matter, a Miami jeweler sued Floyd Mayweather last month, alleging the boxer owes more than $1 million for jewelry that he took but never paid for.
From the outset, the deal was reportedly structured with the intention of delivering a fully sanctioned, competitive fight rather than an exhibition or promotional event. According to these claims, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is now being viewed as potentially in breach of contract, as the agreed terms are said to have not been fully honored. Those involved in the agreement insist that clear commitments were established from the beginning, and any deviation from those terms is being treated as a serious contractual matter. At this stage, Mayweather has reportedly been requested to submit written confirmation by tomorrow, affirming his intention to resolve the issue and proceed in line with the original agreement.
Been for a real fight. He is in breach right now. He has to provide written confirmation by tomorrow that he has intent to cure it, and there's a certain amount of time because there's multiple breaches across the board. Mayweather said he and others have already reached out to Mayweather to correct the situation, so he's fully aware. The guy thinks he knows what he's doing every time, And when people try to reach out to him or give him advice, he always, I got this, I have it figured out. We definitely don't, because we don't have our next steps figured out, right? The fight is not canceled. Floyd is definitely in breach of his contract. There has been no request by anybody to cancel.
This written response is being treated as a key deadline, as it would formally indicate whether Floyd Mayweather Jr. intends to resolve the dispute and proceed under the original agreement. Reports further claim that more than one potential breach has already been flagged, which has increased the seriousness of the situation. Parties connected to the agreement have reportedly reached out in an effort to address the concerns and prevent further escalation. Their stated focus appears to be on resolving the matter through communication and compliance with contractual terms, rather than allowing it to develop into a larger legal or financial conflict involving Netflix and other stakeholders.
And put on a fight that lives up to the deal and not degrade or disrespect anyone involved in setting this up. Pacquiao, meanwhile, is miffed by Mayweather's backpedaling. Manny Pacquiao, I believe he's going to bite me. He's going to bite me? Manny Pacquiao is not happy. He's been looking forward to this rematch. Nobody ever got a contract, and Netflix stepping up as a media empire holds a lot of weight. It reassured Manny that this was real. They put a stamp on it. He's obviously displeased. He does want to fight Floyd. He does not want an exhibition. Has no interest in that because that was never part of their conversation. And asked if the fight would ever occur as an exhibition. The fight will not take place as a pure exhibition. Under the contract and terms and platform, we are partnered with.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned. Until next time, take care and stay updated.